Okay, so what we're doing is we're talking. I'm just recording this because you and I would
Absolutely.
forget what we're saying in a little bit here. So so we're talking about the IDX broker thing that we're going to be finishing up probably by the end of October. But this one client, they're a broker, and they have offices in Northern California, near Santa Barbara, LA, and let's say San Diego, right? They have different offices.
Gotcha.
And so we were talking about, and they want it to where they can have the leads for each, they have one website, but then they have these, like each branch has like a mini site that they can direct traffic to. And we can, and this is sort of like the mortgage real estate platform where
Yeah.
the agent sites can have their own domain name. So if we were to convert what we already have and put it into this aspect, it would be the broker site, and then the offices all across
Would
California.
be agent sites.
Right, and they could have a subdomain Fresno dot the domain name, the broker's domain name, San Diego dot this, and then it would have a place where each office would have things dialed in. But then the real point of our conversation, and the reason why I wanted to record this, is that they want it to where each office has it to where the leads that come in on the main site, that when the people want, when a lead comes in, that it can be routed to the office, and then the office could have a round robin with chosen agents. And we've had that in the past. And now go ahead and say what you were saying as far as how you would build this out, to accommodate it.
Okay. I didn't, when we first started the conversation, I didn't realize that their offices were in different parts of California.
Right.
So what you just said is absolutely correct. So what I envision as a possibility is for their main site, there's two options. One is to have it, wherever the owner is working at it, and that would be a real estate site, just as we do with whatever design and the built-in search and blah, blah, blah. That's certainly an option, and I'm going to describe that option first. So that's their site. They log in. They generate quote-unquote agent sites, which are actually not agent sites, but they're for their other offices. The cool thing about our technology is we can go in and set a different MLS for the different offices. That actually exists, and they can be within the parent site. That actually works, and it exists, and it's a possibility. Then each of these can add in. So here's the limitation. We're kind of spitballing right now. The limitation is this. Quote-unquote agent sites, visualizing the loan officer or the broker with agent sites, they cannot have agent sites. And that would be a problem. So what I mean by that is
but
they
that's
don't
okay.
have agent managers. They don't
That's
have
okay.
agent sites. They don't have, it is a problem because the offices could not have agents. There's no agent manager or associate manager.
No, but okay, so let's scrape the labels and let's go to super admin, which in our marketing is the mortgage person, and then the admins, which are usually you got the mortgage person, super, and then you've got the agents and broker subsites, which are just regular admins. Let's just call it that, right? But the super,
I've never built that out like that.
Well, you have.
So a
Yes,
mortgage
you do.
site, no, a mortgage site is actually a broker site, as if they're a real estate agent. I'm just slapping on a mortgage design instead of a real estate.
Right, but you but strip all that and just look at the architecture. The architecture, whatever you want to call the top part, that's the super admin. Okay, it has the ability right now. Let's call the super admin, big bad, broker is the name of that, right? And so the big bad broker has all the what you call agent sites, which can be agent or broker sites, right?
That's the problem. They can't be broker sites. There's only two. There's a top folder and a middle folder, and there's not a third level.
So the mortgage person right now on the mortgage marketing that we have, the mortgage
you cannot
person
do a broker site. That's correct.
The mortgage person cannot sign up a broker.
That's correct. Not within his thing. No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I've never built that out. Now, and it gets to be overly complex when you do that because it's folders within folders within folders, and I have like patching systems that have to run and all kinds of stuff. It's already complex enough. There is a way to do this, just not that way. So the best way to do this is to create basically a headless product, basically, is what I like to call it, which accesses the admins of the broker sites. Imagine 3 broker folders, which can then have agent sites inside of them, right? Now imagine above that is a special headless back office whose job is to access all of the different broker folders all at once and collate everything. It's really cool. So what we could visualize is almost like tabs across the top, which represent the different offices. And when you click on the tab, it loads the back office for that particular office, where you can generate agents, whatever. So it doesn't have to be that difficult at all.
Okay. Because here's something that I see would be a good trend to, as we get the IDXBroker product in online, is that there are big brokers that have let's say 5 offices throughout the state, and they each want this company's telling me, and they said, we would like it to where each office had their own like cluster, but we're as the parent, as the big as the parent of the company, we want to manage everything. So that's in line with the basic level mortgage, real estate, or the broker agent relationship that we have now. But we would need to sort of accommodate things that as far as having the, like you said, we have to add the extra layer so that each sub, you get the parent and then you have the child marketing system that has the ability, like the extra layer where it has the agents and the listings and things like that, and we don't need to do that. I mean, so for me, based upon what we're talking about,
it actually is not hard at all, to be honest.
I know.
If you think about what I'm going to do. All I'm going to do is have a simple like 3 program, less than 1,500 lines of code max, and all it's going to do, its job is only to load the various backends based on the tab you click at the top.
Okay, so now let's so with that said, let's look at. I'm gonna run some scenarios by, and then we'll review it. So basically, the parent has all the features and all that stuff, and then each office will have its ability to have a round robin, for leads, and then they can pick who they want to get the leads. It'll give the agents the ability to have agent websites, and then listing websites, as far as that's concerned, and then an AdWords marketing system. All the stuff that's in there now, in the 1-2 level. Like right now, we have a master, and then we have the subs, where what we're going to be doing is a 1, 2, 3, and then have the next level have all these things, and that's doable based upon what we've done.
Yeah.